That's...
Whoa.
Hope that was a real cookie.
Maybe myself. Why don't you have one? Be sure and eat them so Grandpa doesn't eat them and get fat.
It's a dirty job, but somebody's got to do it.
Listen, when does Joe get here?
Oh, he's not coming.
Why not?
Because he took a last-minute trip to Greece with Courtney and Neil to visit Neil's grandparents.
Well, why did Joe go? Oh, Neil wasn't feeling very well?
No, Neil's fine. He just wanted to tag along. You know how Joe is.
Yeah, well, we thought I'm just surprised that he'd, take off from his job on such a whim.
Well, a change of scenery will do him good.
I see.
I guess we didn't need to bring this.
What is that?
Mistletoe for you and Joe.
Courtney, look what I got.
Oh, what is it?
It's Christmas dinner. That's what. I perched on that rock on the shore, and I grabbed it with my bare hands right out of the water, just like a cat reaching his paw into the fishbowl. Now all we need to do is get some wood so we can start a fire.
Great. But first, come here.
What? What is that?
Mistletoe.
Mistletoe? This grows on the island, too?
Yeah, isn't it neat? It's like we look back thousands of years and you became the hunter and I became the gatherer.
That's pretty primitive, all right.
Well, I guess our basest instincts are bound to surface in a situation like this.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas. My years of scouting finally paid off.
Well, I hope you earned a merit badge in building campfires.
Obviously not.
Oh, here, let me try.
It's no use. The wood's too wet. So much for our Christmas feast.
Hey, the feast is still on. We're gonna just change the menu. Ever heard of sashimi?
Yeah, and I hate it. But I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. All right, where's the sushi bar?
Pass the crackers.
Oh, but of course.
When will Daddy and Lucy get back? So we can open presents, of course.
Well, that's a good question.
Where are they?
Well, they went to help Kevin and Eve or something.
And they said that if they get here late, we should start opening presents without them.
Right.
Oh,
right.
Okay. Hey, I wonder if it's snowing outside.
Well, you know what? Why don't you get your coat on and go out and see? And bring us the report, will you?
Okay.
Okay, great.
I hope we can keep her distracted.
Well, have you heard from Scott?
Yeah, did they know where Cooper and Julie took Kevin and Eve?
I don't know. I haven't heard a word. All I know is that I promised Scott we would make this day very special for Serena.
And you are.
Hey.
Oh, well, what's the report, huh?
It's not snowing outside, but that's okay. Daddy will get here quicker if it's not snowing outside.
That's
right.
true. Hey, I got an idea. Let's open our presents. Oh, okay, you two.
Is that a picture?
Well, is that a picture?
Wait, what's so
What's all
funny?
that giggling?
What are you laughing
What's
at?
the giggling?
Open it.
Me open it?
Open it. I can't wait. Show me, what is it?
What is it?
Oh, no. Oh, look. Oh, it's
Beautiful.
wonderful.
Where'd you get that gorgeous frame?
I made it. See
You
how it's your
did?
favorite colored brown?
Oh, sweetheart, it is. This is gorgeous.
And see how I wrote in cursive, Grandpa?
We love you, Grandma and Grandpa. But we love you, too.
Oh, we
so
do
very much.
We do indeed. Thank you.
Dr. Rodriguez, 2715 East. Dr. Rowland.
Hey, beautiful.
715.
What do you have to say for yourself on this fine Christmas day?
Oh, humbug. What's new with you?
What's new? Shouldn't you rephrase that?
How many different ways can you say what's new?
Well, try, habari gani.
Do you know Swahili?
I am a veritable dictionary of multicultural greetings.
Okay, Smarty Pants. Say Merry Christmas in Chinese.
Satan Quale.
Wait a minute. You knew I was going to ask that because I love my veggie mushu. Russian.
Snaut Palvim Novum.
Hawaiian.
Oh, that's easy. Mele Kalekamaka?
I'm impressed. Impressive. Yeah, but for all I know, you could have been speaking gobbledygook, but I'm still impressed.
Oh, come on. I did some last-minute cramming.
How to say Merry Christmas in 26 languages. Oh, come on. What else do you have in there? Boots. Okay, what are you up to?
Well, Hanukkah just ended. Christmas is today. Kwanzaa starts tomorrow. So I came prepared to celebrate them all. And whatever else.
And exactly what inspired this expansive vision of the holidays?
Well, you know, our scare with the virus, it made me realize a couple things. First, I'm damn happy to have you around. Although that's true every day of the year. And second, I mean, being stuck in a hospital is kind of a drag.
Can argue with that.
Well, see, a lot of our patients are far from home, so I researched how their cultures celebrate Christmas. Now, the Father Christmas boots, those are for the 2 Argentinian kids in pediatrics. They put the boots outside their door on Christmas Day.
I love it.
Oh, and I stopped by the Egyptian bakery to pick up some kaki.
Oh, for Mr. Farah on the cardiac unit?
Yeah.
Okay, what else do you have in there? Come on.
Oh, well, plenty. Though some of the stuff is actually for us.
A Canara?
Yeah. See, and we get to light the first candle tomorrow for Kwanzaa.
Matt, the first day of Kwanzaa is Emojo, and it means unity. I think we have a lot of that to celebrate.
For years to come, I hope.
Hey, I would be an idiot if I let a man like you get away from me. But you know, you're missing one thing.
Yeah, what's that?
Your basic old-fashioned Santa suit. What, you got something against traditionalists?
Didn't the hospital hire somebody for that gig?
Ooh, yeah. Edward Quartermain. Yeah, can you imagine? Scrooge. Plays Kris Kringle. Who knows? Maybe the real Santa will show up.
Well, don't hold your breath.
Dr. Rodriguez to 715 East.
Merry Christmas!
Here's one for you, Karen.
Thank you.
And it's from Grandma and Grandpa.
That's right.
And if you don't like it, just take it back.
Okay.
Here's one to me from Daddy and Lucy. I think I'm going to keep it underneath the tree until they're back.
Yeah.
Here's one from you, Karen, to Joe.
You know what? Let's wait till he gets back, too. Why don't you keep that under the tree?
I think I'll leave Neil's here, too. Hey, Karen, where's your present from Joe?
Oh, I don't think he knew he was going to be gone for Christmas, so maybe he's going to bring me back something from Greece.
Yes, maybe a string of pearls.
Yes.
I was thinking T-shirt.
Man.
Oh.
Here's a pretty package. To Alice from Karen.
Oh, my gosh, that's Ellen's mother. She lives upstairs. I forgot to give her present.
Hey, why don't we just take it to her right now?
You are a good Santa.
Well?
Don't ask me.
Well, I have to ask somebody, even if it's rhetorical. I mean, for heaven's sakes, what is Joe doing? Going off to Greece at Christmas?
To Greece with Courtney, and he ought to be with Karen.
I know, there's something rotten in the state of Denmark.
Or in Greece.
Well, for someone who doesn't like raw fish, you certainly ate your share.
Where's the pumpkin pie?
Oh, sorry, the stove broke.
And so what do we do now? Sing Christmas carols?
No, I say we move straight to the gift exchange.
Gift exchange.
Yes, now close your eyes. Hold out your hand. Okay, open them.
Wow. This is beautiful. I've never seen colors like this before in a show.
Yeah, it's a souvenir of our Christmas on the beach.
Assuming we ever get out of here.
Hey, I'm an optimist, remember?
Well, good for you.
Being a realist makes more sense. But being an optimist makes you feel better.
You're right. This is terrific. All right, your turn. Close
My
your
turn?
eyes. Yes.
Okay.
You can close. Put your hands out. Turn them up. All right, open.
Oh, Joe, you found a walnut tree.
Yes, and they are good for you. They're full of omega-3 fatty acids.
And calories.
I don't think we need to worry about overeating this holiday.
The Greeks, they put walnuts on everything. They put them on salads and desserts.
And that's why they're so robust. They got walnuts, fish, olives, everything that's good for the heart.
So is being with someone you're fond of.
True.
I'd give anything to spend Christmas with Neil, but if I have to be shipwrecked with someone, if I was with you.
You're not so bad yourself.
Any free thoughts?
I was just thinking about what you said. And, forget about it.
Joe, you're the father of my child. You can ask me anything.
You see the stone?
Yeah, it's heart-shaped. It's sweet.
I was wondering, you think it would make a good necklace for Karen when we get back?
That's what you wanted to ask me?
Yeah, I'm trying to be an optimist, like you said. I mean, I have to believe that I'm going to be with Karen again.
And what's your name, little missy?
Angela?
Angela. Now, how did I know you were going to say that? An angel for Angela. Merry Christmas. Oh, and you, sir. How about a pair of nice warm socks?
How did you know my feet are always cold?
Well, Santa knows everything. There you go. Merry Christmas to you.
Well, whoever he is, he's good.
Yeah, too good. How does he know so much about our patients?
What do you say, young man?
No.
Nose, very good. Oh, that's good. Here you go. This is for you. Merry Christmas. Now run along to your mommy.
Merry Christmas. One and all.
Sorry to leave you guys alone so long. Alice is upstairs showing Serena how to make pomander balls.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Is there, honey?
No, nothing's wrong with us.
Go ahead and ask.
Ask what?
Ask why Joe went to Greece so suddenly with Neil and Courtney.
That's none of our business. No. Unless, of course, you want to tell us just for the heck of it.
And if you did, we'd love to hear.
First of all, Joe did not go with Neil and Courtney to Greece. He went with Courtney to look for Neil. He was taken by his grandparents without permission.
You mean they stole him?
Yeah, they did.
Well, then we can hardly begrudge Joe for being absent from you under those circumstances.
It was awfully good of Joe to go to so much trouble to try and help Courtney, if you didn't mind.
Well, he didn't do it just to help Courtney. Joe went to look for Neil because Neil is his son.
He's what?
What?
Joe and Courtney were involved with each other a very long time ago, and soon after they broke up, Courtney found out that she was pregnant, and she never told Joe.
Well, when did Joe find out?
He found out just recently, when his legal father came back into town to try to take Neil.
And then John Canelos was killed.
That's right. And then his parents came to town and snatched Neil from the Scanlon house.
Well, how do you feel about Joe having a son?
Well, I grew up without a father. I mean, I can't in good conscience deprive Neil of his father. And it's not hard to love him. He reminds me of Joe. I just wish this whole situation was resolved so Joe, Neil, and I can spend Christmases together for the rest of our lives.
You know, they say people get depressed around the holidays. With expectations that high, I guess they're bound to get disappointed. And I can tell you, when I get back, I will never be let down again. I'll be too damn glad to be alive. Courtney? You okay?
I'm fine. Never been better.
I didn't mean to scare you. We will get off this island alive. Tomorrow the wood will be dry enough for a fire.
Joe. It's not that. I miss Neil.
I know.
He has to be wondering why I haven't called him. And the Canellises, they may have told him that I don't care.
The Canellises definitely aren't your friends. But I can promise you one thing, that they do love Neil. And they would never do anything to intentionally hurt him.
I don't know what anyone would or wouldn't do anymore. All I know is that I love my son. And I want to be with him.
Okay. Look me in the eye. Repeat after me. Hey. I, Courtney, am an optimist.
I'm not, Joe. I'm a fraud. I'm the queen pessimist of all pessimists.
Stop it. I, Courtney, am an optimist.
Why don't you just face it? No one's gonna save us. Eventually we'll see a ship out there in the distance and we will swim frantically to meet it. Watch it change course and become shark bait.
I, Courtney, am an optimist.
You're not gonna give up, are you?
I, Courtney,
am an optimist.
Thank you. I will grow to be old with my only thing to worry about is that my son Neil doesn't visit me enough.
I will grow to be...
Excuse me, I'm not done. Doesn't visit me enough because he is an incredibly busy NBA superstar with 4 kids.
Gosh, I just love you, Joe.
No, it's not to love.
No, I mean it. I love you.
Courtney.
No, listen to me. I have never stopped loving you. Not once in all the years we've been apart. No one could ever take your place. Not John, not anyone. There is only one man for me, Joe. And it's you.
I don't know what to say.
Say you feel the same way.
But the time that we spent together as a couple, the child we created, these things are sacred to me. But Courtney, I love Karen with all my heart and soul. She is all there is for me.
How can you be sure? You know, maybe if you just kissed me, if you just held me, you would see that there was still a spark between us, Joe.
Courtney, I would never do anything to hurt Karen. Ever.
Well, just my luck. Fall for a guy with scruples, huh?
I know I'm not supposed to be here, but beats are spending Christmas alone.
You're afraid that the ghost of Christmas past is going to haunt you, Chris? For causing 2 people to die because of your stupid experiments?
I never meant for anyone to die, okay? Now, whether you like it or not, I'm not Scrooge. I'm not the devil. I'm just a doctor who made a mistake, okay? And now I have to live with it.
Excuse me. The children in the AIDS ward heard that Santa was here, and they begged me to come and get you.
I'm sorry. Looks like Santa's off duty.
Such a shame. Okay.
You know, I really just came down here to make a few sick people happy, but... Here, you pass it out.
Not so fast. We've got work to do.
But you really don't mind?
You know, Chris, what we mind is that your real gift, your brilliance as a doctor, is wasted on selfish pursuits up until now. Just think what you could be accomplishing if you put them to good use.
Dr. Glickman to orthopedics. Dr. Scott, Glickman to orthopedics.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas.
Marcia's making us sandwiches.
Oh, goody. Tell her to hold the mayo and the cyanide, will you?
I spent a lot of time on your drawing. I think that you should keep it where you can see it at all times, or you're going to hurt my feelings.
You have no reason to go after those people. You have me where you want me.
Ah, yes, but I want you to meet your maker knowing that everyone that you care about is also going to die. Starting with her. What have you come up with for Eve's big finale?
Well, unfortunately, all the good ideas have been done already.
Oh, Kevin Collins, the Proust of Port Charles, at a loss. What's the use of that big brain if you can't do requests?
You want him to make my demise spectacular, don't you?
Yes.
Well, it took him several months to write General Homicide. He didn't just make it up over a weekend.
Oh, spare me. It isn't War and Peace.
But you do want a death with that trademark Collins flair.
Oh, come up with a way to say goodbye to your lady friend here and call it a day. Get the lead out.
We gotta stall him long enough until someone reads the emails we sent out.
All right. Well, you told me Victor's always on the computer, right? I know Chris is. The only one I don't know about is Serena. We'll just have to keep our fingers crossed.
So, Karen, where's your computer?
You mean, do I have a computer?
Everyone has a computer. Well, I just wanted to kind of see if I had any email from my pen pal in England.
I wish I could help you out, but believe it or not, I do not own a computer anymore.
No way.
Alicia.
Victor, you found the needle in the haystack. Tracking Courtney and Joe to this place is nothing short of amazing.
Once you know the right people to ask the right questions, things fall into place.
What? What are you looking
My
at?
laptop. Have you seen my laptop?
Oh, not since we were on the plane.
The cab! I must have forgotten it in the taxi.
Oh.
Ramsey! Ramsey! He's probably not home.
You know what? We got to get in there. There might be some clue as to where Eve and Kevin have ended up. The manager. Let's go see if the manager has a spare key.
Hey, look. Spare key.
Mine is under the mat. Okay. Okay, you guys, let's spread out. Eve and Chris are friends. If she's in trouble, she may have tried to contact him in some way. Let's look around.
Oh, since you've come back empty-handed, I assume the cab driver was long gone.
Probably with my computer bouncing around in his back seat from here to Crete.
Oh, you can't drive a cab to Crete. Well, I'm glad to see you haven't lost your sense of humor.
I'll rent a laptop as soon as we get our bearings.
I am so sorry
Calispera.
Calispera. I am so sorry to hear about your computer trouble. I recognize the car from the cab company. Maybe I could give them a call.
Oh, with much appreciation, my friend. Perhaps you could do us another, very small service. Would you happen to recognize the pictures of these two Americans?
They are in the newspaper. They are fugitives from the police, and they stole my Billy Martin baseball.
But then they did stay here.
Until 2-3 days ago, in the room I have upstairs. I didn't know they were criminals when I gave them the place. Are they friends of yours?
Oh, no, not exactly.
Ah.
Do you have any idea where they went?
No, I don't, because I was away myself for a while.
If I stop.
Paracalo. Gracias.
They couldn't just disappear without a trace.
No. If we're only 2 or 3 days behind them, maybe Good, an old business contact of mine.
Could help. He's usually around at this time of year.
Gunter? Oh, he sounds about as far away from home as we are. What sort of business were you two involved in?
Import-export. Just so we're on the same page, Gunter knows me only by the name of Vladimir. So while we're here, don't call me Victor.
What the hell's going on? What are you guys doing in here?
We're here on a mission, Ramsey. Something that might interest you.
You know something? Nothing but interests me. Listen, what are you here to assault me again, huh? For creating the virus? Is that it?
You know, as much as you deserve a good beating, that's not why we're here.
And what are you here for? More DL-56? Got these two to help you find some? I don't have any. Santa's out. You know something? Get out of here, everyone.
Wait, Chris, listen to me. I know we shouldn't have just blasted in here like this, but Greg and Julie have kidnapped Eve and Kevin. We're just here in hopes that maybe Eve tried to contact you in some way, okay?
Wait a minute. Julie is supposedly in jail, and Cooper's dead.
No, Cooper's not dead. He survived the fall, and he sprung Julie from jail when she was being transported in an ambulance over to...
Just tell us what you know, if anything, and we'll get out of here.
All I know is that Eve was supposed to spend Christmas with Kevin. When she didn't come home, I just figured she was sleeping at the lighthouse. Wait, what would Cooper want with Eve?
Well, nothing. She was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. He was after Kevin.
Well, I hate to break up your little detective trio here, but has anybody bothered to ask Frank what he knows?
What are you getting at?
Julie's your psycho dream date, buddy. I mean, maybe you know what she was planning to do.
No, I don't. I consider Julie as much a victim as Eve or Kevin, and I'm just as scared for her.
Scared for her, Frank? She's killed 5 people that we know about.
Cooper destroyed Julie's life. He doesn't give a damn about her, and we have no idea what he has in store for any of them.
Break a window with a chair.
No. No, that would only set off the alarms, and then Greg would use the transmitters. With these anklets on, we'd never even make it off the ground.
Isn't there any way to get these stun cuffs off our ankles?
They're designed for maximum security prisoners. There's no way. Wait a minute. Stand up and walk to the other side of the couch. Just act like I'm filling you in on what I've written.
Okay.
A little more. A little more. Now come towards me.
Okay.
Stop. That should block the security camera. I'm gonna log on again. I'm gonna contact every website for the Port Charles PD that I can find and send them all messages.
Oh, hey, take your time, you know. I'm having a blast. You learn a lot about yourself when you're contemplating your own
Keep the
death.
faith, Eve. Keep the faith. Someone is going to see one of these messages, and you will live to tell them all about it.
Came in to remind you that your deadline is getting close. There's a joke in there somewhere. Deadline? Oh, but I want to get morbid.
Too late for that.
Oh, smart mouth to the bitter end. Now, why are you standing in this precise spot? Oh, naughty! Naughty! Didn't even get a chance to sign on. Man, don't you hate those busy signals?
Greg, this doesn't have to happen. I can see how angry you are about what happened to your mother, and frankly, I don't blame you at all. But I'm telling you, Victor is not your father. I am not your brother, and we are not responsible for what happened to her.
Yada, yada, yada! Now, when I come back in here, you better have devised some brilliant way for this woman to die, or I'm just gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way and blow her brains out all over you. Ah!
Victor, Chris, or Serena better check their emails very soon.
Hey, kiddo. Look what I found.
A computer. Where'd you get it?
Alice from upstairs. She said she had an old one. We could borrow it.
Cool. Now I can see if my pen pal sent me some emails.
That's right. We're going to be online in no time, babe.
Did my daddy and Lucy say that they would be back sometime?
They didn't give a specific time. But here we go. There. I'm sure they're going to call soon.
Hey, well, how will we know they called if we're on the computer? Don't we have to use the phone line?
That's a good point. Well, we could go grab a bite to eat. That'll give them a chance to call.
But what about my pen pal?
The email will still be there when we get back.
I kind of wanted to check my mail now.
Well, we just got all that stuffing warming in the oven and the cranberry sauce and the apple pie for dessert.
All my favorite.
That's right. Some tough choices. We got email, stuffing, email, stuffing.
Stuffing, then email.
Yay, let's eat, kid.
Okay, come on, let's go. Race you.
Suffice it to say, the Lithuanian was not amused. He was determined to exact some measure of satisfaction.
And produced a very nasty Gurkha blade to make his point.
There we were. We were trapped on the Pont Neuf with the river Seine below us and a rush of cars all around.
And since neither of us were willing to take on Paris traffic,
over the railing we went.
No. Into the Seine?
By a profound stroke of luck at that exact moment, a gourmet cruise was passing beneath the bridge. We thumbed their nose at the Lithuanians. We enjoyed a very good meal that day.
I never imagined the import-export business being so exciting.
well, in those days, the countries that we were trading with
were not always very friendly.
The war was still up.
What did you trade in exactly?
Toothpaste.
Oh, the European market for dental hygiene products must have been very competitive.
Shame on us, Vlad. We're boring, dear Mary. Perhaps we should discuss the topic at hand. What brings you to Athens?
Mary and I are searching for her son. He's here with a young woman named Courtney. They're looking for their little boy.
Ah, the Kineros' ex-daughter-in-law. These two have been in the papers. The Greek authorities have accused them of smuggling, escaping deportation.
Very serious charges.
Yeah, totally false. My son is neither a thief nor a smuggler.
We were wondering if maybe some of your contacts could...
Anything for you, my friend.
I come as soon as I find.
Oh, it's my laptop.
Oh. I stole. I got You are very welcome.
Oh, thank you.
Can we still send Joe and Courtney's pictures out on the internet to your friends?
Consider it done.
Take it you didn't find anything about Kevin or Eve while you were ransacking my apartment.
Well, you're here now. We still haven't found anything. And what the hell are you doing in that Santa suit?
Doing my part for the community.
Oh, that must mean you're leaving Port Charles soon.
Okay, all right, stop. That is enough. What is important here is we have to find Eve and Kevin, okay? There's something we're missing here. Any kind of lead, think.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's focus on what we do know. There was one thing missing from the lighthouse.
Right, Kevin's computer. Now, why would Cooper want Kevin to take his computer?
I don't know. There must have been some files or something on the computer.
Kevin figured out Julie was the killer by finding Cooper's instructions to her on the computer. Maybe that's not all Kevin found.
Well, maybe Cooper sent Julie some kind of a map to his, his hideout.
But if Kevin had all this evidence, why wouldn't Cooper just destroy the computer? Why take it with him?
Well, maybe he wants to make sure to tie up all those loose ends.
Does Kevin keep copies of all his files on disk?
Yeah, Doc backs up everything.
Well, Garcia and I didn't see any discs over there. Of course, Cooper's no dummy. I mean, he would have thought about that.
Julie has a computer account at the hospital. Can you access that?
In theory, sure. Yeah.
What are you doing, Lucy?
I'm just trying to establish some sort of link with Kevin.
Is it working?
I don't know. It's worked before in the past, and I just can't shake this feeling that Kevin is trying to send a message somehow. He just has to be.
There was little more our killer could do after knocking the woman unconscious, but find a way to make sure she never woke up. He searched frantically for a method to dispatch the victim, but finding nothing handy, his eyes finally rested on the garbage disposal. This, he thought, would work as well as any method he'd used thus far.
That really stinks, Kevin.
What's wrong with it? Someone dies.
Garbage disposal? Come on, Eve deserves better than that.
Oh, gee, thanks. He's stalling.
My sentiments exactly. But the murders in general homicide are far superior to that drivel. Oh, this game is starting to...
No, what do you want to do?
2 bullets to the head for each.
Whatever you say.
Hey, wait a minute.
Well, I gave the good doctor a chance, and he blew it.
Well, I need more time. Wait, what's the rush? You're holding all the cards. You have all the power.
Oh, which is why I'll do it my way. But don't worry, bro. I'll let you watch. Say goodnight, Evie.
What's wrong with Alice's computer?
Well, I'm trying to figure that out.
Doesn't it have an email program?
I think we got a bigger problem than that. There's nothing to plug into. I don't think this machine has a modem.
How will I know if anybody sent me any email?
I think we're out of luck.
Logging onto the internet from a foreign country is a great adventure. But don't lose heart. It's gonna work.
The circus must be way overloaded.
Maybe. Oh, Eureka! We're on! We did it! My goodness, my mailbox is full. Why don't I just check these messages before I upload the pictures of Joe and Courtney?
This must be costing you a fortune in long distance.
No, I've got a plan. I need my bag.
No, I know. It's right over here.
Sorry.
There's nothing on Julie's account but hospital business. No emails, no suspicious file activity, nothing.
Okay, try Kevin's account.
Do you know his password?
Try Lucy.
Why not?
Nope.
Try Eve.
It's not it.
Okay, Sigmund. Try Sigmund. Okay, try 12/15/92.
What does that mean?
That was the date of our first kiss.
Well.
It's not it either.
Well, try logging on as Eve. Do you know her password?
Yes. Hot tamale.
Tamale.
How did you know that?
Just a lucky guess.
Oh, come on. There's a log jam. It's backing up. No! We just got bumped.
What, we're disconnected?
Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the system to come back online. And we can start over again.
Guess what? Time to improvise.
We've come up with the perfect ending to the book.
You and Eve wanted to see Marcia and me locked up for life? Turnabout is fair play.
I never did anything to you.
All right. What's the plan?
Try this on for size, Eve. It'll be the last thing you ever wear.
Let me go! Greg, please, leave her alone. Greg, I'm the one you want to punish.
Oh, so I am. Watch him, Marcia.
He's not going anywhere.
Get into your hole!
Get your hands off of me!
Whoa, Marcia, we said that you were vicious. Do not make me muzzle you.
Greg, this won't change anything. Even if you manage to kill Eve and Victor and me and half the planet, it'll never change the way you feel about all of us.
I beg to differ. This is like therapy for me, getting all my anger right out there where everyone can see it.
Isn't that what you wanted for Greg and me? For us to get help? Well, this is it, a lifetime of ink blots and arts and crafts.
Only now, Eve is the one getting locked up for life. I always did love building with blocks.
But you'll never get away with it. I emailed everyone I know. I told them exactly where we are. Now, if you're smart, you'll both make a run for it now.
Liar! I got to the plug before you logged on.
Wrong! Even as we speak, people are making their way here, right now.
I stalled, but you know what? I don't buy it.
Julie, come on, don't be stupid. Get out of here now. Why would we believe one word you say?
Thanks for your concern, Debbie, but no thanks. Besides, Eve won't live long enough for the cavalry to arrive. She'll either asphyxiate or have a heart attack from fear. Now get in there!
Don't tell me that mess makes sense to you.
All right, I won't.
Victor, you constantly amaze me.
We'll save the compliments until we get this computer up and running.
Could we wait? I'd love to show those pictures of Joe and Courtney around, see if anybody's seen them.
But if we get the computer fixed, then we can show the pictures to many of my contacts and find them that much more quickly. Besides, we did see that my email box was full before we had our little mishap with the machine. It's possible somebody from home is trying to reach us.
You're right. How can I help?
You can order me another Ouzo.
All right, now what do you guys know about Cooper and Julie?
They kill people.
Besides the obvious?
We know that Julie's under Cooper's control. He's got her mind so screwed up, she doesn't know if she's coming or going.
We know they get their jollies by doing everything with a lot of flair. They're into irony and sick jokes.
Yeah, well, they're also prisoners of the past because they took Victor and Kevin back to Jasmine Island.
Right, because that's where Marcia Wyatt died.
Right.
Right.
They won't go back there. Now, what about any other twisted place from Eve's past that Cooper might have taken her to?
I've been racking my brain. Nothing comes to mind.
No, this isn't about Eve. This is about Kevin. Kevin is the key to this because Cooper hates the Collins family.
We've called every hospital in Hom we can think of. Now it's time to do something.
What do you propose?
You know, even driving around is better than just sitting here. I'm going to go check out some of the places Julie likes to go.
That sounds like a waste of time. They're not going to be out in the open.
You know, I don't see you coming up with any suggestions.
Okay, wait. This is sort of all we've got right now, so the answer has to be here somewhere.
I admit I didn't think you could do it. This thing looked worse than my knitting bag on a bad day.
Well, I had to squeeze down pretty hard on the motherboard. The proof is in the mouse. Shall we see if it works? It does. Oh,
Congratulations.
good. Now, let's see if somebody from home is trying to reach us. I doubt that dropping this thing on its head did much to improve its speed. I never thought I'd miss the days of carrier pigeons.
Is that what you used when you were importing, exporting toothpaste?
No, I only meant that they're remarkable creatures. Wiring is battery-free and God-given. You know, you can release them anywhere in the world, and they'll go where they're supposed to, unless they get caught by a falcon. Did you know that falcons can dive at over 200 miles an hour?
No, I didn't. Fancy that. Any email?
Oh, yes. It's coming in backwards. I'm getting the most recent message first. It's from Kev. Oh, good heavens.
What?
Listen to this. Julie and Greg Cooper are holding me and Eve hostage at the Stanton Mansion. Help!
Oh, my God.
I've got to call the Port Charles police.
Garcia's got nothing on Kevin or Eve, and he said, you know, mind our own business, let the cops handle it, the usual.
Now, what'd you expect?
Well, obviously, we're not going to take his inept, insane advice. Kevin's got to be found. Every second counts.
I am with you. No way are we letting the cops handle this.
Frank, you look worse. Are you all right?
No, not really. Well, while we're standing around here with our hands in our pockets, Cooper could be doing God knows what to the hostages.
Excuse me, don't you mean Cooper and Julie? Okay, she is just as guilty as he is.
Save it, Ramsey.
Oh, why should I? Kevin and Eve are the ones in danger here. I'm sick of you whining on about little poor Julie.
I am sick of both of you whining on, okay? We all have somebody that we care about in trouble here, so let's just work together to find them.
Listen, I hate to ask you this, but when you had that psychic moment, did you connect with Kevin?
No, I don't think it worked. That's what really bothers me, Scott. I know that he would be trying to contact me. I just know it.
You know, the only good thing about this whole situation is that if anybody's going to outsmart Cooper, it'll be Kevin and Eve.
Yeah, I'd like to kick Cooper's butt from here to Kingdom Come. I'm out of here.
No, Frank, come on, you're all we got. You know Julie better than anyone.
Once upon a time, I would have believed that.
Hey, I got an email. It means the server isn't jammed anymore. It's from Kevin.
Oh, my gosh. I knew he'd try and contact me. I just knew it.
What's it say, Ramsey?
Cooper and Julie have him hostage at the Stanton mansion.
We gotta go.
Yeah,
We gotta go right now.
I'll call Garcia on the way.
You can huff and puff all you like, little lady. But you will never blow these bricks down. It's quick-drawing mortar. Oh, by the way, try to make a move and you will get nasty shock.
All right, Cooper. Think about this for just a second, will you? You must have one shred of decency left in you.
Think again.
Copycat? You're nothing but a copycat. You walk through life telling people you're this brilliant, creative person, and in reality, you're nothing but the most blatant plagiarist I've ever seen.
Well, at least I know how to act on my impulses. You just write about it.
Right? Well, you can't write at all. First, you stole General Homicide, and then you need me to write a true account of the real murders? You're jealous. It all makes sense. You're jealous of me because I can create something and you can't. That's what this is all about, isn't it?
No. That's not it at all. The work that I do requires an incredible amount of spontaneity and creativity.
Creativity? The only way you'd have an original thought is if it walked up and bit you.
That is so untrue.
What, you think you're the only person who ever read The Cask of Amontillado? Yes, Greg, I read that one. And Poe did the wall of person up thing long before you ever did, and a hell of a lot better. And all you will ever amount to is a wannabe.
Oh, you know... Okay, I know what you're trying to do. Trying to get me all riled up. Very, very clever.
He's playing mind games.
Well, someone has to fill that void he calls a cranium. Otherwise, it'd be pretty quiet in there, wouldn't it? Quiet like a grave.
Oh, all right, I've had enough of you.
Empty like a tomb.
Quiet!
What? Was that an echo? Hello? Hello? Well, thank you. Finally, you got here.
Marcia! Clear! Get away! Get away!
Kevin!
Yes. Well, all right, but do you think you can tell Detective Garcia to please call me back immediately? Collect if necessary. Thank you very much.
What did the police say?
Nothing. She didn't even know that Greg Cooper is supposed to be dead. They told me, they thanked me for the information. They said that they would deal with it appropriately. I hope that means SWAT teams and dogs and helicopters.
Frank wasn't home. I was hoping he'd have more information on what's going on with Julie.
Not knowing is the purest torture.
But Kevin got the best of Cooper and Julie before. Just have faith that he'll do it again.
Well, I know Monk can take care of himself, but Greg Cooper is devoid of reason. He's convinced that I am responsible for his mother's death. He's determined to take it out on my son.
I don't know which is worse. Being here looking for Joe and not being able to find him, or being frustrated long distance.
If I can hack my way onto the PCPD computer system, I can monitor their traffic. I can find out... Oh, please, let this be good news. Hello? Yes. Ausgezeichnet. Yeah, we'll be here. Vielen Dank. Finally, some good news for you.
What?
It's our friend Gunter. He has a lead on Joe and Courtney.
Oh, it's about time we got a break.
On the local docks, they were seen boarding a fishing trawler.
Really? Where were they going?
Well, he's going to find out more and get back to me as soon as he can. I'm so happy for you.
Oh, thank you. But I'd be much happier if there was good news about Kevin, too.
So would I.
You sure know your way around these grounds.
Well, I hired some of Stanton's staff to give me some security information. Freeze!
Scott, I told you to stay out of this.
Garcia, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here.
I have other sources now. Why don't you go home before you get hurt? I almost blew you away.
We are not going anywhere. I want to know what is going on in that house.
I told you to go. Now move.
No, listen, I know all these people. I have experience with them.
I've mixed it up with Cooper before, not to mention I might be able to talk Julie out of this.
Okay, what do you want to do? Throw away some potential assets here?
Stay back and stay out of my way.
Fine, we will. Wait. Garcia, what are you doing to get them out of that house?
This is staying out of my way?
Yeah, Joe, you know what? I am sorry I've lost complete regard and respect for the PCPD because you haven't done a darn thing. Do you realize you're the ones who let Cooper break Julie out? Now listen, you have a lot of men here. There's a lot of us. Why don't we just storm the house and get them out of there?
We don't make a move until we have the lay of the land.
And how long will that take your delicious policeman to get that, huh?
Lucy, wait a second, all right? Garcia's right here. We don't want to give Cooper any kind of an advantage.
What are you talking about? We're just going to leave them in that house?
I have a fiber optic camera scoping the place out now. Once I have more information, I decide the course of action to take. Me, not you.
You bastard! He's not dead. He's still breathing.
All things in due time. Just as Kevin's death is the climax of our book, so will be my little piece of performance art here. More mortar, sis.
Coming up!
Ah, you really should get down here and play in this mud. It's quite satisfying.
Go ahead. Do what you want, Cooper, but that's not going to change the fact that you are a worthless human being.
Oh, too bad I'm going to have this job done before Kevin wakes up. No touching goodbyes for you two, but that's okay. When the Collins family killed my mother, I never got a chance to say goodbye either.
Kevin had nothing to do with your mother's death, and neither did his father. You're insane! Kevin took everything from us. He ruined our lives. Julie, you are in control of your own life. Julie.
That's right. We are in control. And you can't stop us. How does that feel, Dr. Surgeon of the Year, knowing that you're going to die just because we want you to?
Actually, I feel pretty darn superior. You two can't do anything right. This wall is going to topple by the time it gets to 4 feet.
You wish.
Oh, I know. You can't build a wall any better than you can get an internship. Or any better than you can write your own book. And Julie, I'm surprised at you. You're a surgeon. What happened to your motor skills? You're just trying to delay us to give yourself a few more minutes of life. It's not going to work, Eve. Oh, please. My cousins are in the Bricklayers Union. I know how to build a wall. And this is a shoddy piece of work. Let me tell you, look at those untrimmed mortar lines. It's horrible. I know a lousy job when I see one, and believe me, I'm looking at it.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Have a tantrum. Stamp your feet if you want to. You're still gonna die today. And there's not one thing you can do about it.
Hey, stand this. I can't stand this waiting around. We should be doing something to get Kevin out of this house.
You know, Eve is in there, too. And Julie. Yeah, well, she's the one that got us in this mess.
Hey, look, even if you don't care about Julie, the baby she's carrying is innocent.
Look, if you be quiet.
What? Garcia, any news? What?
We have visual contact. Eve and Kevin are in there, all right. Julie's holding her gun on.
Well, tell me, are they okay? Are they hurt?
It appears Cooper's encasing Eve in a wall.
What?
And Kevin's unconscious on the floor.
Wait a minute. What do you mean unconscious? Like not moving? Or is he dead?
All right, listen, Lucy, let's not jump to conclusions here. Now, Garcia, we know what's going on. Let's get in there and get this over with.
Come on, it's one man, one woman against your whole squad.
We got a report that the place is wired with explosives. We go in now, we blow everybody sky high.
I have a confession to make. You may be surprised to hear this, but I love being the center of attention. It's not that I'm selfish, it's just I have a lot to offer. And when I want something, I get it any way I can. Just wait till you see what I want now.
access to PCPD files. I can't find any updates on Kevin. It just says that the matter is current.
Why don't you call again?
Well, I will, but we really have to start thinking about my getting back
Oh,
to...
here's...
Oh, good. The Gates. Did you find out something else in the docks?
Mary, I'm afraid it's not the good news you're hoping for.
Why, what'd you find out?
This is a bit of persuading. A crewman confirmed that he smuggled your son and a woman on board his fishing boat.
But that's good news, Gunter. You found him.
The trawler sank in the storm. Most of the crew was picked up at sea. There was no trace of your son or his friend. They are missing.
Okay, higher powers, it's your turn. I can't seem to do a darn thing, so we need you. Kevin needs your help.
What Kevin needs is the SWAT team, Lucy. The SWAT team will be here soon. Then we'll have a better idea what we'll face.
That detox from PL-56 must be brutal.
All I care about right now is getting everyone out of there alive. With the exception of Cooper, of course.
No argument from me.
So what are you guys going to do for an encore? You going to move someplace where you can legally marry and have a passel of half-wits?
You're gross. Pile faster. I don't want to listen to her anymore.
Now, she's just scared. My sticks and bricks may break your bones. Your names will never hurt me.
You can't even paraphrase. Wall me up a little faster, will you?
Take it easy. I can't take it easy. I need to kick down a door and kill somebody.
Just relax. This is no picnic for any of us.
He's not the only one getting impatient. Garcia, let me have this. Give me that. Another move like that, and you're in a squad car downtown. You understand?
We'll just get on the bullhorn and tell Cooper that we're out here so it will stop him from whatever he's doing.
Quit wasting my time. I was just about to do that.
Greg Cooper. Greg Cooper, this is the Port Charles Police Department. We have the place surrounded. Come out with your hands up.
Yeah, right.
Oh, they're singing your song. I know that voice. It's Detective Garcia.
Don't tell me you're scared of him.
Well, he probably has it in for me for fooling him all those months.
Sis, I am here to protect you now. I'm going to take care of you.
Maybe we should make a run for it.
It's just starting to get interesting. But if you feel like you can make it without me, go right ahead.
No, I want to stay with you.
All right, then. You'll do exactly as I say, right?
I will.
Oh, that must be the Avon lady.
How did they get this number? They're not the incompetents you wish they were.
You're not so smart either if you think I don't have a contingency plan. Detective Garcia. Jeez, I hope that you're getting overtime.
Okay, Cooper. What's it going to take to get Dr. Lambert and Dr. Collins out of there?
Oh, that's a very good question. Let me ponder that a minute. They want to know what we want.
Some way to get out of here. A plane, maybe?
What? So soon? No. We're going to play this out first.
Come on, use your brains. Make a run for it while you still can.
It might be nice to unload Big Mouth here.
You're not going to let her go.
No. I'm going to exchange Eve for Lucy Coe. I saw her outside.
Lucy Coe? If you think this one talks too much, wait till we're alone with Lucy. Yeah, you know, I'm just a beginner in annoyance compared to her.
Well, on the contrary. I think it would irritate the good doctor even more if his loved one was detained with him.
That's old news. It's over.
They may say I'm delusional. Detective, let me speak to Lucy Coe.
Why?
Because I want to!
He wants to talk to you. Be non-committal, say as little as possible. Come on.
All right. Yeah. Hello, Cooper. It's Lucy.
How would you like to see your ex-fiancé again?
Very, very much. Is he alive?
Come see for yourself.
Fine. How can I do that?
I am willing to be reasonable here. How about we do a little trade? Eve for you.
And what about Kevin?
No. I'm holding on to him.
Lucy, don't do it! He'll kill you too!